Sunday morning and it's amazing. We're in the hotel room for just a couple hours last night and definitely managed to make a clutter mess of the place. Went to bed around 1:30-ish. I got up around 9-ish and now scrambling to get everything up and out because we got to put everything we're not taking with us in the car. I still have a lot of these to give away that are not prepped, but that's not the priority today. I want to get some done. I'm gonna bring some and do them in the bus on the way over. And then we're gonna hit the show floor. Got to check small press and a few other things, but mostly just trying to have fun today before time runs out. It's 10:22, been up about an hour. We're about to get out of here. Back here, this is like a few steps past our room. And this is an experience I have a lot doing conventions, whether I'm selling or whatever. It's like, look at this amazingness that I'm seeing for 2 seconds, and then we're done. It's like, there's all these things that are sometimes part of the trips I take that have nothing to do with what I'm doing here. But it's nice. Right, it's 11:15 Sunday. We're heading in, parked at the same parking deck. Today it's 30, so Sunday is the cheapest yet. We're gonna not park, we're gonna take the bus, but time and things. Ended up going to Better Buzz, which had a little bit of a line, not as bad as Starbucks. Why am I talking about that? I don't remember. But this box here is completely full of giveaway comics. Not upset by that. All right, final day, Sunday. Coming in late, leaving early, just grabbing scraps of fun. Scraps of fun. We're grabbing scraps of fun. The Toy Nami booth, I used to spend a lot of money here, but I feel like I just have whatever. It's a lot of recycling of the same stuff, unfortunately. Absolutely, here you go.
Guy with the mask. Yeah.
All right, leaving the Godzilla booth, I just gave out like, I don't know, 60 comics in about 5 minutes. These are my people. I love it. I love it. There's it's the guy. What's the name of the guy from Deadpool Wolverine? The friendly guy? Anyway, he's there. All right, going to be going back into the showroom floor in a minute to catch all the stuff we didn't catch before, including Artist Alley. Yeah. I love the little gun turrets. It's beautiful. I'm not getting it, but I hope it gets made and everybody that gets it is very happy. So it's Sunday, and this is the first time I'm having a chance to really look through the Hasbro booth, which is usually one of my favorite places to check out. Look at the little hat on that guy on our 54. But it's good because they put stuff out throughout the weekend, and now anything they were going to put out is out. So I'm in the midst of divesting myself of most of the scale, which is bittersweet, but I can still appreciate how cool a lot of it looks. Meanwhile, this is my bread and butter. They got the Stranger from Acolyte, which is one of the main figures that everybody would have wanted. This is Saj from Clone Wars. I haven't seen this version of her. I think it's like a bounty hunter. I need that. And of course, I'll be getting this diorama for my Empire Strikes Back shelf. Yeah, this is this is why I'm not doing 375 anymore, because all of these 6-inch. I picked that up yesterday. Oh, I didn't even see this one yet. That's nice. I knew they were coming out with it. He is an example of one that looks much better out of package than in package. I need that Ezra. Yeah. Yeah, I'm psyched for Ahsoka Season 2. These Fantastic Four figures are nice. I'm not going to be getting any of these. I just saw the movie last night, but maybe Human Torch. Maybe Human Torch. The X-Men 97, however, are a lot more dangerous. I'm definitely getting this 2-pack just for Cyclops. I need him for the Pride of the X-Men / video game. I low-key regret not getting that Dragon Man last year. Here's all the Marvel versus Capcom. Well, I'm saying Marvel versus Capcom, but it's just the Marvel side. I'm not really getting any of these, but they are fantastic. I thought about getting him, but I'm going to pass on that. This right here. This is another one of those things I need in the house when I'm a millionaire and have all the room in the world and someone to dust it for me. I forget where these Sentinels came from. Was this a HasLab? Or I don't even remember them being on sale. I'm having a collector fart brain moment because this is going to sound like blasphemy, but I'd almost rather have 2 or 3 of these than the one huge HasLab one I have. Would I sell it to get them? Maybe. I don't do a lot of MCU, but what I mainly do is this. I guess like not Avengers and stuff, but I have some Spidey. I have most of these. I don't have this Toby Spidey, which I want, but I didn't love the price when it came out. And then I guess they have new Netflix Daredevil stuff. I do need that She-Hulk. That Fantastic Four She-Hulk is the main thing I need from this case. It's actually a really nice Gamer vs. Venom. I don't need another Venom, but it's tempting. I know a lot of people are excited about this version of Man-Wolf. This is some kind of tie-in with Magic the Gathering. I got a free pack. Yeah, there it is. I got a free pack of those Ghost Spider ones the other day. I don't really feel like I need any of these. Anti-Venom's pretty cool looking, though. This is the main Hasbro booth, like just to look at product. And it's been at least this busy, if not more so, all weekend. I thought maybe I could come by Sunday and it'd be a little less crowded, but I was wrong. There's the glow in the dark. Those are the ones that I've been convincing myself not to get.
Look at those vehicles.
Do you like this? Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
that was the HasLab. It's pretty fantastic. I love this diorama.
Luckily, I'm a Marshall character, so.
I might try to see if they have her on eBay or something after the fact. All right, so I was sort of easing back on my GI Joe Classified, but they're hitting some good strides here. Pythona is awesome, although I never got Nemesis Enforcer. Crystal Ball, he's somebody I got to get. This is one they just invented that is sort of like some kind of Necro Viper. I don't know what they're calling it. Oh, Ghost Viper Dire. Yeah, that's a troop builder though, because it's got like the skeleton head and then it's got the snake head and and then the translucent wolf. I'm definitely gonna get at least 2 of these for sure. The retro classic bat. I definitely got to get at least 2 of those. Televiper's already been. CoverGirl's pretty good. Desert Scorpion, I don't know. Not a character I was interested in, but looks pretty cool. Down here, these ones are already kind of out. I need Monkey Rat. I need all of these. I need everything. I don't need any of it, but I need all of it. Very nice. A lot. I don't know if I've seen the transforming Bumblebee. That Grimlock looks nice. This was the HasLab that I did not back. The Leo Kaiser, what's that called? I forget. It's like a Japanese version. I really do like that. This is the Jetfire I passed on, which I low-key regret, but that's fine. And then, oh, here's the crossover. They have the He-Man crossover. That Skeletor looks pretty awesome. Now, I'm not into the movie stuff, but these do look nice, especially in gray. And then that's the Studio Series Megatron. They have him turning into a tank, which upsets people. I don't care. It makes sense, to be honest. And then that Sea Spray, I definitely need. The Brawn I could live without. Okay, here's a lot of the new announcements from this weekend. The rest of the Combaticons. They got animated Wreck-Gar, which was voiced by Weird Al. That's a Target Master I could replace. These are pretty cool. Yeah, the new Combiners are going to force me to rebuy all of the old Combiner Wars, unfortunately. Hasbro has been excelling at re-releasing the same characters slightly better every couple of years, and I'm a sucker for it. That's fantastic. He's very popular. One of my favorite things is when I see a gigantic line and it's capped and I don't know what's going on. I'm like, oh, this is for Lego and I don't need Lego. Hooray, I'm safe. They didn't have this up before. I guess now that the movie's been released, they have it. It looks. I love this. At the Marvel booth, they have a little comic store where they're selling a few comics and pins and stuff, but it's also set up for the Marvel Unlimited subscription. So I got a free variant from my buddy, the Big Dog. But it's just a cool little shop. It's nice. All right, we finally made it over into small press, and we're going to check out these areas. Yada da da da. All right, we're checking out this booth. Tech Advisor Azuki actually found it because of these cool prints, and she's looking at these, and she's going to get one of those. But I'm going to get a Halloween boy, which I knew from the figure coming out that I saw on the Fwoosh. Tech Advisor Urzuki is looking at these Dragon Ball Saiyan like combo pictures, and then I noticed they have some Godzilla versus Pacific Rim, which is pretty cool. This is Matsumoto. I like that. Meowth, that's right. Lunch break with a very cool lunchbox. Spider-Punk and a big arm in the way of the shot. Yeah. Okay, so once again, my mic stopped working. We're over here. This is Artist Alley. Well, no, this is Small Press. And this is part of what I was talking about that got cut off. You can see people doing fan art. You can see people selling prints and other ephemera. You can see people actually having small press comics that they create or own. You can see some booths that are split, which is kind of what I did when I was here. But there's also 1 or 2 semi-well-known artists mixed in. And similarly, when I was in Artist Alley, there were people that had small press and keychains and things. So it almost seems like the things that you have at the booths are interchangeable, but you have to pay for the ones on the show floor that are a little bit better placement, arguably. Although, I don't know, I feel like Artist Alley is the place to be. But yeah, anyway, they had a lot of cool picture opportunities, as you can see here. This Tron cosplay was just fantastic. The first Comic-Con I went to like 15 years ago was when Tron Legacy was coming out, and it had a huge presence. These are on plexiglass, and then they sell these RGB frames behind them, which are pretty cool. I don't think we're getting the frame, but we're going to get a couple pieces of art here. Okay, there's the Hot Wheels. They got a big DeLorean. All right, well, here's the crossover Transformers with He-Man, but that's not what we're looking for. We already saw that. Oh, look, there's a Wookiee just enjoying a Gundam. Buy more art, patrons of the art, Quellen, Quellen. Hey.
This in what?
I only have one.
Very good. Shall I?
Yes, please.
All right.
Let's see the magic. Is it in here?
Got. Fingers crossed.
The poster in the back right there, that's Godzilla.
It is.
Is that one for sale or is that your guys' personal one?
No,
Suspense.
Right in this pile, you mean?
What is?
Yeah, we have one of those there. Are those available? The Godzilla M? Let's see. So it looks like we have a Virgin. Free. Uh-oh. You got a glass.
Yeah.
I lost earlier.
Yeah.
You.
All right, so I'm finding. So this is. There's only 25 each of these.
Oh, okay.
It's got a special gloss over the figure. Yep. So there you go. Good deal.
I think it's $20.
It's one of these super rares.
Why do you think there's a lot of artists from 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, that were very prolific back in the day, that are still around, but like you seem to always be working. Why do you think that is?
Most of us are still working. There's very few people who get into comics and stay in it for more than a decade. Most people are smarter than me and find more reasonable things to do.
Right.
One of the problems being, basically as a comic book artist, I'm self-employed.
Sure.
So I'm paying for the insurance, my health insurance, I'm paying for self-insurance.
So if you, I mean, not to be crass, but it's really just getting the money. Or if you were,
Well, it depends on the situation. I mean, doing comics is pretty lonely.
right.
Like I don't mind being on my own so much. I mean, of course, I have my wife and kid, so I'm not by myself. But I don't mind not seeing other people. Thank you very much. I don't mind seeing other people for like a month or
3:30 Sunday. That's it for Comic-Con. Ending with Art Adams, pull bag signature discussion of how to be an artist for more than 10 years. And yeah, it's always bittersweet when leaving. Hey. Looking forward to getting home, relaxing, unpacking stuff, looking things, getting back to normal life. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad to leave the little magic fair that happens once a year.